Hello, I'm Wednesday Alexandra and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you found this video, then the message is for you. The universe does not play games, so trust that you are guided here for a reason. Now, let's get into your reading. Your wish is being fulfilled and you are about to receive fame and or success. The Star card came up twice, which means that you have hope and faith. Hope and faith in yourself. The Star card actually comes after a period of difficulty, struggles, challenges. So you may have faced a little bit of adversity along your path, especially along your path towards success. Most people I know who have reached some level of success has been met with some obstacles and struggles in their lives. I mean, that's a given right there. However, you didn't get any cards so far that represent anything negative here. I mean, everything is looking great. You even have the Nine of Cups, and they call this the wish card in the tarot. However, I feel like now you're in a place where you feel very content and you're very satisfied. And you are on the brink of some level of fame and also success, like having wealth and abundance. Now, I don't know the level of fame that you will achieve. However, I do know that you are going to be known in your industry, whatever industry that is. You have the Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles that came up. The Ten of Pentacles is about creating generational wealth. It's about abundance. It's about being successful. It's about having everything that you need. It's also about investing, saving, investing for the future, investing for future generations. It's generational wealth is what it is. And the Six of Pentacles puts you in a position to where you can actually help people. But I do see here that once you do become quite successful and you have money, people might actually come to you with their hand out. So you have to be careful about how much you give and who you give money to and who you offer help to. Because some of these people will just keep coming to you with their hand out, expecting you to pay for everything, expecting you to give them money. I don't know why people always expect those who actually have money to always pay for everything. There's nothing wrong with helping people. There's nothing wrong with helping your family out. There's nothing wrong with helping out your parents or your friends once in a while. Absolutely nothing with that. Or doing community service or helping those in need. But if you have people coming out of the woodwork, once you become successful, once you're making all this money, and they're wanting money, they're coming to you with their hand out and they're wanting you to pay for everything. If your long lost cousin comes out of the woodwork wanting money, you need to say, hey buddy, no, I don't think so. Be careful that you don't get taken advantage of and that people don't take you for granted. Also, you have the Magician card. I love it when this card comes up. People seem to think that it's very easy to manifest when really if it was that easy, everybody would be doing it and would be very successful at it. However, manifestation requires a lot of focus and energy. So when this card comes up, this means that you are really working on manifesting your hopes, your wishes, your desires. I mean, that's what the Aquarius is all about with the star. Look at this. I can't believe Aquarius came up because Aquarius is associated with the Star card. It's because it's very innovative. It's inspirational. I thought that was rather fascinating. But Aquarius is the 11th sign of the zodiac, which is associated with the 11th house. The 11th house has to do with our hopes, our wishes, our desires. And you, my friend, are really manifesting your desires. You want to reach this level of fame. You want to be known. Your star is going to be shining. Now, when you manifest, like I said, it takes a lot of energy and focus because our thoughts and our ideas, they don't exist in the three-dimensional earthly realm. They exist in another dimension. So it takes a lot to manifest our dreams, our thoughts into this earthly realm. And you're doing it, or else the Magician card would not have come up. You have a lot of hope. You have a lot of faith. Not just in your desires, but also in yourself. And I think that's one thing that a lot of people don't have. I really don't know why. But in your case, you really have, like I said, you feel this renewed sense of hope, especially after you've been through a difficult and trying period in your life. Like I feel like you've faced some adversities, but you're overcoming all of that. You're on your way to the top, and boy, is your star going to be shining. Another thing I'd like to mention is that if you are an Aquarius, sun, moon, or ascendant, then this reading might be a little more specific to you, but that doesn't mean if your sun, moon, or ascendant isn't in other zodiac signs. You may be somebody who is innovative, who is forward thinking, who's very inspirational, thinking outside of the box. You might be a humanitarian, might be into humanitarianism. Gosh, sometimes I'm like, does that sound right? You might be into humanitarianism. Somebody who is rebellious, but somebody who's very inspirational. And like I said, just innovative, forward thinking, thinks outside of the box. You might be unconventional in some way, unorthodox. Maybe even into technology, because Uranus or Uranus, I still don't know how to pronounce it. Uranus, I've heard some people call it Uranus, but please don't say that. But since it's associated with Uranus, that has to do with technology. So you might be into technology. Okay, let's see if we can get some more messages with the cards. All right. Yes, you are definitely going to be achieving some level of success. Your star is going to be shining. Now, I don't know what level of fame that you will be achieving. I believe that is completely up to you because the sky is the limit. Just keep that in mind. The sky is the limit. Keep on doing what you're doing, and your star is going to be shining very brightly. Okay, let's see what else we have here. You have the Seven of Pentacles. So you have been working very diligently on this. You are determined. And you may have been working on this for quite some time. I feel like this is what I'm seeing. You've been working hard. You've been very diligent. You've been focused. You know what you want. And because you know what you want, because you have that burning desire inside of you, you're going to achieve your heart's desire. You're going to achieve anything and everything that you put your mind to. Because, like I said, with the Seven of Pentacles, it's like you've been planting these seeds. You've been planting these ideas. You've been working hard on achieving this goal. And it's going to be happening very soon. I'm telling you, your wish is going to be fulfilled. You just need to be a little bit more patient. Because I have a feeling it's like, okay, I've been doing all this work and I'm continuing to do all this work. When is it going to happen? Well, let me tell you something. If you want a tree to grow, you plant the seed and it's not going to be a tree the next day or next week. I mean, or a full grown tree. You have to wait. You have to water it. You have to give it sunshine, love, and then it grows over time. So yeah, you've done the work and you're still continuing to do the work, which you should. You should never stop doing the work and continue working even on yourself. But don't get frustrated. Practice patience, because good things come to those who wait but who also work very hard. Say good things come to those who wait. I don't know who came up with that. Maybe it's true. Good things do come to those who are patient. I think that sounds a little bit better. You know, practice a little bit of patience because your hard work is going to pay off. And by the looks of these cards, it's going to be happening very soon. And when I say soon, I would say within the next year or so. I'm looking at the Pentacles, and Pentacles represent the winter season, but it also represents years or a year or years. But anytime when I do readings, I don't look beyond years. I don't look beyond a year, like into the years. I do like weeks, days, months, a year when it comes to timing. So that's why I have a feeling this is going to be happening within the next year or so. In fact, I know that. I keep hearing, yes, it's going to happen either by the end of this year or sometime in 2026. So keep on doing what you're doing. I know it might feel like a lot of work right now. I know it feels like you're like, oh my gosh, when is this going to happen? I've already been putting in the work. I've been putting in my blood, sweat, and tears. I just want to see the results of my hard work. I want to see the fruits of my labor. Yes, you've been laboring hard. You've been working hard. And I told you by the looks of these cards, you're going to be just fine. I feel like you're doing something to be noticed, to be seen in whatever industry that is. And you know what? Because you are passionate about it, because you love what you do, what you're doing, that's going to create wealth for you. Yeah, the star card. You want to be known. Look at that. Your star is going to be shining very brightly. So if you had any doubts, no more having doubts. No more negative thinking. No more negative thinking, okay? All right, let's see if we have any more cards. I want to use the animal deck. Let's see if we have anything else here. Yeah, Aquarius is very... Every time I think of Aquarius, I think of people who are quirky, who are unique like unicorns. That's what I think of. All Aquarians are so different. It's hard to compartmentalize them. It really is. Like and I don't think I've ever met an Aquarian I didn't like. Like, you all are great. If you're an Aquarius or you have an Aquarian-like personality, yeah, they're so sociable and just, there's this airy quality about them. Yeah, sure. Wow, you have the Tiger. Such fire energy, I'm telling you. You have this fire in you. Look at that. You're like a tiger, ready to tackle the world. Ready to conquer your goals and take on anything that life throws at you. Yeah, you're ready. Like I said, you're ready to pounce. Look at that. I love the tiger energy. It has the moon. If you notice the symbol, the moon on the third eye, you're using your intuition as well. Yeah, you feel this within you. I'm telling you, it's this, I just know you have this feeling in your gut. It's like this burning desire, which brings me to something. You know, in my readings that I've been doing lately, Aquarius and Leo have been coming up quite a bit. So I have this theory. There's a reason why, because right now, the North Node Rahu is in Aquarius. It actually just went into Aquarius about a month ago. And the South Node K2 is in Leo. And these are like destiny points. Now, I do Vedic astrology, and as a Vedic astrologer, I use the sidereal zodiac, which is completely different than the traditional tropical zodiac. So Rahu's in Aquarius and K2's in Leo. So what I was saying about desires, Rahu in Aquarius, well, Rahu anywhere, actually Rahu just represents our desires. It's our destiny, it's our fate. And with Rahu in Aquarius, especially when Aquarius is associated with the 11th house, which has to do with your hopes, your wishes, and your desires, you really are desiring to do this. And since you desire, you're taking the action. You're taking action. You're manifesting the shit out of this. Just remember to stay focused and do not veer off your path. Stay consistent and you will go far. Trust me, you're going to go far in life. I like the tiger energy. I love that. I love that this is how we finish up the reading. It's so beautiful. I wish you all the best. I know you're going to do well and you're definitely going to go far in life. All right, my loves, that's all I have, and I hope you really enjoyed this reading. If you did, I greatly would appreciate it if you would like this video and subscribe to my channel. It would really mean so much to me. I am sending you all so much love, many blessings, and I'll see you in my next video.